8 men who were involved in a plot to supply almost 1 million of illegal drugs have been jailed at Leeds Crown Court following an investigation by West Yorkshire Police Programme Precision Officers tackling serious organised crime. The charges relate to 3 events which took place between January and April last year, all involving Adam O'Connor, who was described as a courier for the plot organiser, Sanchez Heffernan. On the 30th of January, officers spotted a drug deal taking place between O'Connor and Mohammed Jameel Ali on Essex Street, Halifax. Ali was seen collecting bin liners and a bag for life from the boot of O'Connor's car. He was later stopped on the M62, where officers found 5 kilos of cocaine and 20 kilos of ketamine with an estimated street value of 700,000 in the boot. In June 2024, Mohammed Saif Ali was also arrested for his involvement in the conspiracy. On the 17th of April, officers again spotted O'Connor taking part in a drug deal with Aman Patanka on Merton Road in Bradford. Patanka was then seen meeting Nathaniel Fulton on Bradford's Hillcrest Drive. Both Patanka and Fulton were arrested. Officers found a carrier bag containing an estimated 40,000 of MDMA in the footwell of the car. 5 days later, on the 22nd of April, officers saw O'Connor collecting a bag from Sanchez Heffernan in Denholm, Bradford. O'Connor then travelled to Parkinson Lane in Halifax, where he met Albanian nationals Angelin Endrika and Valian Bajcici. He handed a bag containing nearly 58,000 in cash to Bajcici. O'Connor received a bag from Endrika containing 2 kilos of cocaine with an estimated street value of 200,000. Bajcici was later arrested on the M62 while travelling towards Liverpool. Endrika was stopped on the southbound M1 after a pursuit in West Yorkshire and South Yorkshire, where he reached speeds of over 100 mph. During the pursuit, he was seen throwing cocaine from the vehicle to get rid of evidence. When he was eventually stopped and arrested, officers also found a mobile phone which Endrika had attempted to destroy. The phone contained a series of messages in which Sanchez Heffernan had arranged to buy drugs in kilogram quantities from Endrika. O'Connor was arrested on the 23rd of April, and half a kilo of cocaine was seized from his vehicle, appearing before Leeds Crown Court for sentencing. This man, aged 33, of Denholm House Farm Drive, Bradford, and described in court as the main organiser of the conspiracy, admitted 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs cocaine, conspiracy to supply Class B drugs ketamine, and possession of criminal property. He was jailed for 23 years. This man's sentence also relates to conspiracy to supply cocaine, heroin and crack cocaine, as well as arranging or facilitating the travel of another person with a view to exploitation, dating back to 2018 and 2019. These charges relate to separate investigations conducted by the Yorkshire and Humber Regional Organised Crime Unit and North Yorkshire Police. This man, aged 32, of Stanley Road, Halifax, who was described as Heffernan's courier, admitted 3 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, 2 cocaine, 1 MDMA, conspiracy to supply Class B drugs ketamine, and possession of criminal property, £57,980, between the 29th of January 2024 and the 23rd of April 2024. He was jailed for 10 years. This man, aged 28, of Trinity Road, Bradford, was found guilty of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs cocaine and conspiracy to supply Class B drugs ketamine. He was jailed for 8 years. This man, aged 23, of 3rd Avenue, Bradford, admitted conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, MDMA, and possession of criminal property. He has since failed to appear at court, and his whereabouts is sought. He was sentenced to 6 years and 9 months in his absence. This man, aged 33, of Halifax Road, Bingley, was found guilty of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, MDMA, and possession of criminal property. A Rolex watch he claimed had been loaned to him. He was jailed for 9 years and 6 months. This man, aged 35, of Bengrieve Road, Sheffield, admitted conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, cocaine, possession of criminal property, and dangerous driving. He was jailed for 8 years and 8 months and banned from driving for 7 years and 4 months. This man, aged 27, of no fixed abode, was found guilty of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, cocaine, and possession of criminal property. He was sentenced to 6 years and 6 months. And this man, aged 28, of Hudson Street, Bradford, previously admitted possession with intent to supply cocaine and ketamine and was sentenced to 5 years at an earlier hearing. Speaking after the sentencing, Detective Inspector Chris Rukin of the West Yorkshire Police's Programme Precision Team said, "This was a significant conspiracy to supply drugs that were undoubtedly destined for the streets of West Yorkshire. The police carried out a thorough investigation, focusing on the activities and movements on Adam O'Connor, which in turn led us to Heffernan and the other people involved in acquiring and moving the drugs and cash around. I am pleased that they are now behind bars and they will have time to reflect on their actions." Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.